Improvements to the New Hope Ice Center, rain gardens, and more have helped the city of New Hope become a Minnesota Green Step City. We'll explain what that means. And we'll also head to the city of Crystal and learn about freight rail connection discussions. That's all today on Channel 12's Community Corner. I'm Dave Kaiser. Thanks for joining us on Channel 12's Community Corner outside of New Hope City Hall, where the council has recently passed a resolution naming the city of New Hope a Minnesota Green Step City. Just what does that mean for the city and how does the program work? We caught up with Jeff Alger from the Community Development Department to find out more for you, the New Hope residents.
The city of New Hope has a good history of promoting sustainability. And what the Green Step Cities program is an action-oriented program that aims to help cities with their efforts to become more sustainable. So it's kind of provides the framework for going green. What staff is doing right now is compiling an inventory and looking at all the sustainable accomplishments that the city's had. Automatic shutoffs on water, lighting, dark sky compliant lighting in the parking lot, and kind of just putting everything on paper, having a record of everything that's been done in the past. In doing so, we'll be looking at the best practices. There's 28 best practices offered through the Green Step Cities program. Within those best practices, there's 168 best practice actions. So we'll be identifying which of those best practice actions can be achievable. One of the biggest benefits, obviously, is going green and being more sustainable. It also will save costs from a building operations standpoint, ultimately saving energy, saving taxpayer dollars.
Thanks, Jeff, for all the great information from the city of New Hope about what it means to be a Minnesota Green Step City and some of the things that are happening you might not notice inside City Hall, like that little eye above the pop machine, again, helping it to be energy efficient. If you want more information about the entire program or some of the things that will be happening in the future, go to the City of New Hope's website. Later on, I'll look at some of the rail connections being talked about here in the Northwest area, but right now I'll look at our calendar of events. Be a part of the Rotary Club in Brooklyn Park. They meet every Wednesday at Edinburgh, USA, beginning at 7 a.m. For more information on this club and their breakfast meetings, call 763-315-8500. An American Red Cross babysitter training course is coming up Saturday, March 28th from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This will be held at New Hope City Hall. To find out more or to register, call 763-531-5151. And it's not too early to register for Run the Valley in Golden Valley. It's coming up on Saturday, April 11th, with the Kids Fun Run starting at 7:45 a.m. It starts and ends at Brookview Community Center. You can sign up at active.com. So as you see, some great events to get involved in the community. As we move ahead on Community Corner back in the city of New Hope, talking about their energy efficiency, Minnesota Green Step City, some of the things they've done related to lighting inside City Hall, also energy efficient cars for the city inspectors. You can learn more about this program on the city's website. Now let's head to the city of Crystal, learn more about rail connections, some of the discussion happening right here in the Northwest area. Here's more information with Ann Gallagher.
We've been following the story about a proposed freight rail connection that would potentially run through parts of Crystal, Robbinsdale, and Golden Valley.
In mid-November of 2014, the city of Crystal learned kind of indirectly through some zoning inquiries that we were receiving that the Burlington Northern Railroad was proposing to buy part or all of the properties at 5140, 5160, and 5170 West Broadway, and to build some type of connector track to connect their dead end line that goes up to Monticello and ends, to connect that line to the very busy Canadian Pacific line, which runs roughly east and west through the northern part of Crystal.
The BNSF line currently has little traffic implications, running about a handful of trains each week with 10 to 15 cars per train.
The CP line is a different story. It's a very busy line. It carries very long freight trains, some over a mile long.
Cities are now prompting the Surface Transportation Board to conduct an environmental impact statement that would further examine the potential project.
One of the things about the environmental impact statement process is that it's very transparent and it brings in a lot of comment from affected communities. And, you know, we don't know whether or not the completion of a thorough EIS would or would not stop the project. We just want the impacts looked at this point and thoroughly evaluated.
The City of Crystal is also educating residents through their website and other outreach efforts.
We had an open house on Saturday, March 7th at the Crystal Community Center to provide tools for people in the community to communicate their concerns about this project to Washington. And we're going to continue that effort even after the open house.
Certainly an important topic for the area. We'll continue to cover it here on Channel 12. Let's close today's Community Corner back in the city of New Hope, where they are a Minnesota Green Step City. Just what does that mean? What has been done so far in the city? And what things might be coming up? You can find all of that out at the city's website. Join us Friday on Channel 12's Community Corner. We'll head to the city of Osseo, talk about Osseo road construction going on this summer, and I'll sit down with Mayor Lundy from the city of Brooklyn Park. We'll see you on Friday.